Are you ready to witness the most spine-chilling trail cam footage ever captured? If you're a fan of the paranormal, brace yourself for what you're about to see. From unexplainable creatures lurking in the woods to ghostly apparitions haunting the night, this footage is not for the faint of heart. Some of these things you're about to witness may seem too terrifying to be true, but we assure you, it's all real. So get ready to be scared out of your wits as we dive into the world of the most disturbing trail cam footage you've ever seen. Enormous Shadow. In the first video, it starts off innocent enough, just a boy recording his new bike ride. But as he pedals away into the distance, something catches our eye. There's a figure in the field, a towering creature that seems almost impossible to be human. It's moving in an eerie way, slowly but deliberately, making its way towards where the boy had gone. The boy returns, and we can see that he seems completely unaware of the towering creature that lurked behind him. But what makes this video truly terrifying is the fact that someone in the car far away had spotted the creature and raced over to warn the boy to get out of there. What did they see that made them react so urgently? And what was the towering figure in the field? It's hard to shake the feeling that something otherworldly was at play here, and that the boy was lucky to escape unharmed. Echoes of Agony. The second video began innocently enough, with a man strolling through a dark forest at night. But as the audio was amplified, something eerie and unsettling began to emerge. The faint sounds of a woman crying could be heard in the background, growing louder and more desperate with each passing moment. Suddenly, a shiver ran down the spine of the viewer as the man in the video suddenly froze in his tracks, his eyes widening in terror. The audio captured a blood-curdling scream that seemed to come from another world, so frightening that it made the man's blood run cold. As the video progressed, it became clear that the scream was not the work of some supernatural entity, but rather the haunting cry of a mountain lion. Yet the cry of the woman remained unexplained until some digging revealed a truly heart-wrenching truth. The woman in the audio was not some mythical ghost, but rather a real person, a victim of schizophrenia, abandoned by her family and left to roam the streets alone. The crying captured in the video was the sound of her pain and suffering, echoing through the dark forest like a cry for help that would never be answered. Encounter with a grizzly bear. This video may not have featured any supernatural entities, but that did not make it any less terrifying. Captured on a trail camera, the footage shows a massive grizzly bear who seems to take issue with being filmed. His eyes narrow and his body tenses as he realizes that he is being watched. For anyone who has ever been face to face with the grizzly, the fear that must have been coursing through the hunter's veins in the video is all too real. With only his double barrel for protection, he nervously scans the bushes, ready to defend himself against a ferocious attack. It is a testament to the hunter's skill and composure that he was able to emerge from the encounter unscathed. Had the grizzly been a full-grown adult, there is no telling what might have happened. But thanks to a stroke of luck and the hunter's quick thinking, he was able to escape with his life. For viewers of the video, it is a chilling reminder of the dangers that can lurk in the wilderness, just waiting to pounce on unexpected prey. Even in the modern age, with all our technology and firepower, the natural world remains a force to be reckoned with. Glowing-eyed Specter. This next video is going to give you chills. A group of brave hikers were out on a camping trip in Casonino National Forest in Arizona, ready for a thrilling adventure. Little did they know that they were about to encounter something that would make their blood run cold. As they explored the forest, they suddenly noticed a strange figure sitting beside a narrow stream of water. At first, they thought it might be a lost hiker or a prison escapee, but as they focused their light on the figure, it suddenly turned and stared at them with glowing eyes. The figure had a shaved head and a skinny, almost skeletal body, as if it had crawled straight out of a horror movie. But it gets even more terrifying. No matter how dark it gets, human eyes do not glow or reflect light. This meant only one thing. The figure they were looking at was not a human at all, but a ghostly skeleton. As if that weren't enough to make your skin crawl, the creature suddenly lunged at the hikers with an otherworldly moan. sending them running for their lives. Could this be the work of a vengeful spirit, or perhaps the remains of a long-lost traveler haunting the forest? One thing's for sure, the glowing-eyed mummy chase will forever be etched in the memories of those brave hikers who lived to tell the tale. A humanoid creature with wings. Hold on to your seats, folks, because things just got a lot more surreal. Because there's a new supernatural creature in town, and this one can fly. Two young boys playing in a farm in Kent, United Kingdom, stumbled upon what can only be described as a hive of horrors. With their father recording the shocking events, they got closer to the hive and noticed a strange bug flying out. But this wasn't your ordinary bug. Oh no, it was a humanoid with wings, just like a fairy from a children's book. From its arms to its legs, this creature had a body structure completely similar to that of a human, except for the wings that it used to soar through the air. As the father and the boys fled in terror, the footage they captured has gone viral, with many convinced that this is a real-life fairy. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era of supernatural beings? The skeleton on the road. This footage was about a transport driver passing through a dense Valdivian temperate rainforest road, surrounded by tall trees and eerie silence. Suddenly, in the middle of the road, he spots a naked-looking crawler. Its skinny frame resembles that of a moving skeleton with a bleak face and hair. But that's not all. This crawler had a hand that was replaced with a sword. The driver, too scared to stick around, turned around to find an alternate route to safety. Many criticized him for not helping a possible man in distress, but who in their right mind would stay around a creature like that? Mountain lion in residential area. In this footage, we witness a mountain lion that has wandered into a residential area, catching the attention of the homeowner who recorded the whole ordeal. But that's not even the most alarming part. This apex predator then leaps over a fence, coming dangerously close to a young individual in the area. And if you thought the danger had passed, think again. The mountain lion is later spotted underneath a vehicle in the driveway, hiding in fear or waiting for its next move. It's a spine-chilling sequence of events that proves that even in the supposed safety of our home, the threat of a deadly predator is always lurking. Nightmare on camera. The image is so unsettling that it's hard to believe it's even real. It's like something out of a nightmare, a predator with massive claws that could tear through flesh like butter. But this isn't a dream, it's a trail cam photo, capturing an unidentifiable creature that defies all explanation. It looks like a grizzly bear at first glance, but its body is unlike anything anyone has ever seen. And the face, oh, the face. It's a haunting combination of a broad nose and a sinister brow ridge that seems to suggest this creature is not to be trifled with. If you're brave enough to look at it, this image will send shivers down your spine and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about wildlife. We hope this video gave you the goosebumps and made you think twice about what could be lurking in the woods. Remember, stay safe out there and always be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're out in the wilderness. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more terrifying videos like this one. Thanks for watching.